Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So I'm here today doing a kind of like a plot review. We're actually on the world Fox River, which is Zarius' world, and Zarius is actually joining me today.
Hey, how's everyone going?
Yeah, so we're doing pretty good. So this is actually a house by Trampolinebounce. Obviously we've had quite a few by Trampolinebounce. He's quite a house addict, I would say. And not in the music style. But yeah, so this is one of his modern houses. This is what we've got behind us. Now, I've brought Zarius along with me today because, well, as you guys know, I don't build this type of house. I'm more of a traditional builder. And we need an expert. So I've brought Zarius around as my resident expert. So yeah.
Oh, yes. All
So
right, so we should go in?
we should go in. I think we fly around first, give it a good once over.
Actually, yes, because there's a couple of things that we should point out, which are pretty good and some that need, I reckon, a bit of improvement. But yeah.
Cool. Now, colour-wise, I reckon good. Because it's got, you got whites and you've got darker greys and you've got your... I should say, the one texture I do love about flows is actually the crackstone brick. It's a wicked texture. I think it's quite nice and it's used quite well, at least there. You got a lot of depth in the colours.
That's one thing that I really like about the flows, though, is like with my sort of builds, I use the whites, the dark greys, and the blacks. It just flows really nicely, and everything just fits really well.
Yeah,
especially when you look at the blue and the green.
Yeah.
You look at that, it's just like really pure modern.
Yes, that's quite good. So what I think is also good is obviously, well, for me anyway, I love the dirty stuff. So already like this stuff I love. And it's nice and hidden away on this type of build. And I've only seen a few of them that have actually got proper dirty stuff on top. Some of them just have, solar panels and weird grass things, which I never understood.
Yeah.
But I actually think it's quite nice.
What do you think this is? I think this is rocket.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a rocket. Yeah, it's a rocket ship of some kind. It's just like a crazy antennas of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all works.
All right. When it comes to the trees, he's got like standard Minecraft spawn trees.
Yeah.
I'm not one for making trees, but
I think trees are so difficult in modern because as a medieval builder I can build trees because it's quite important. But modern builders, is it important? Do you reckon?
Shapes and stuff like that. I mean, occasionally you could get away with something small that's basically just uprooted from Minecraft spawn, but to actually build your own trees and have some style to it is probably a lot better. I mean, personally, I can't build trees to save myself, but I would definitely do something with this wood though.
Yeah,
like, I think leave it with dirt.
Yeah, it needs. I think if you're gonna put something, you're gonna finish something. Don't have it on dirt. Don't show dirt because that's not realistic. You don't just have suddenly dirt coming up a couple meters out of the ground and a tree coming out of it. So think logically. I think garden itself is pretty massive. I mean, it's quite a big area, isn't it, of your city? There's a couple big plots around, but yeah, I think we'll probably go into the garden detail. I think that can be a finishing point, can't it? Should we?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say about the general structure? Because you know a lot more about this kind of style than I do. You know how the shapes and how you use, for example, this pillar and wrap that around to actually cut two sections or cut it in half or.
Pretty much what I've learned about modern is the blend of colors. I mean, if you have a look at some builds, and everybody thinks that less is more.
Yep.
So you've got the cobblestone wall, and then you've got the stone slabs coming out, which is a two-tone color.
Yeah.
And then you've got the white and the black that come off it. So you've pretty much blended all three colors in. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
For the actual color-wise.
Yep.
But all this extra stuff on top here, I think like one or two laser panels or this blue stuff would have been quite enough, and maybe one or two of these spaced out would have been perfect.
Rather than 6.
Yeah.
Because it's got 6 aircon units. Yeah, which is a bit overkill, I think, for the size of it.
Because this looks like a space station on top there.
It does a little bit. See, I love it because I like dirty, messy crap. But I think you're right. I think for this type of house, which is eco, isn't it? They're like eco houses usually. They're they're built for that kind of image. That you've got money, that you care about the environment and that kind of stuff. So whereas you wouldn't have that many aircon units because that would use up a lot of energy. Be more streamlined, I think. So yeah, I think that's a very valid point. So like less in a way on that. Right, let's head in. Actually, we got the bins around here as well. I just noticed. It's actually quite tucked away.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, food waste, recycling, paper, plastic, and garden waste.
Yep. So that's all good. Right, and then we got the actual house itself. So Sticks will be pretty happy about this.
Oh yeah.
It's got ferns, like offerings to Sticks. So built by Trampolinebounce. Got a swinging door.
Now, these are the new modern. This is the new modern door. What I would have done, and I'll do it really quickly, just to show people what I'd personally do and what it should be. The door here is pretty much just on a slab, but if you dig down, put it on a spindle.
Ah, yeah, because that makes more sense then, because otherwise it doesn't look like it would work. That's the key, isn't it?
So, if you put it on a spindle, definitely spindle, I'll put it back so we can do that.
Yeah.
But that is the new modern door.
That's the new modern door.
That is the new modern door.
Cool. What happens if, you're... I don't know, actually, could you... Because you can't enter... Like, if you wanted to leave and I wanted to leave at the same time and we went for a space, we were pushing the door. If it was closed, that's not gonna work. You're gonna get stuck. But I don't know. So right, we come in. First thing, hang up all your coat. Yeah, makes kind of sense.
Grab yourself a redstone torch.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, need that because it is dark. One thing that me and Zarius have agreed: there's no light. You need light bulbs. Obviously, we don't have light bulbs in Minecraft, but we have glowstone. And, well, actually, you probably know, a ton, actually, loads about hidden lighting and putting it behind paintings, putting it underneath the floor.
Definitely.
And using those type of techniques. So, for example, here, I think, super simple. That's one of them. I mean, I'm going to take it away, but I think because there isn't a lighting in here, I think we're going to have to do a whole section on how we can... Or maybe that's what we should do. We should do like a little makeover and actually put in that lighting at the end of the episode. We'll do that. Let's do that because then we're actually showing we're showing in practice how to do it. So yeah, it is very dark. I'm not too sure. Personally, I don't like this because you walk in and you're blocked. Whereas I think these houses, when you walk in, you want it to feel quite open and very modern-esque rather than a traditional house. You get cramped. Like really cramped, terraced houses, cramped. I think these ones are, I don't know, I think it's like a little drawer or something.
Well, that's the thing with modern houses. It's got to be like big and spacious sort of thing, so you don't like walk in and bang your head or bang your feet all the time.
I do quite like this though, the little painting thing, a couple of signs in it. That's something that I've seen you do quite a lot as well. Which is quite nice. I actually need to use it in LD Modern, definitely, because I don't utilise it at all. This is a bit weird or different. Like a little flower beddy type thing.
That's original.
Yeah, it's kind of different, isn't it? I mean, I've seen it again, like you do this, with the glass and actually separate it out. A room without actually closing it in within rooms. It's more of a divider.
Like a sub-wall.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got some... he's got some nice stuff
really
in here,
nice
dude. I have to be honest. Yeah, he's got some nice stuff. Let's see. Let's go in the kitchen. Definitely need some lighting in here, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that can be simple as actually there isn't any furnaces.
I hear fire.
Yeah, there's probably... I think there's invisible fire. There's fire over here. I think there's invisible fire right here. Right here. There's one around here. There's got to be... There you go. Found the invisible fire. I'll show them how to do the invisible fire in a minute as well. We'll do that in our hidden lighting thing and stuff. I do like the fireplace. I think I got there in the end. The use of snow actually wrapping around, but not completely. It's not symmetrical. It's a off angle. That's quite nice.
I like that. The table, I probably would have just used like a slab. So
Yeah.
he's gone for the white and the black.
Yep.
I would have just probably, I'll go here.
Yep.
I would have just gone like a slab
Bam.
of
Bam.
quartz.
Yep.
Or if I wanted to go slimline, I probably would have just gotten a bit of snow and maybe a cobblestone slab.
Cobblestone
maybe
slab. Yeah.
2, like that maybe.
Yeah.
Bring that up.
Something like that. Yep.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. It's either that or this is an ironing board.
Nah, that's a pretty good idea, if it was,
But
yeah.
I don't know if you'd have an ironing board in front of a fire. So you usually have it in front of a TV. You probably have an ironing board. Like where I'm standing now. Well, or I don't know. It's interesting. But yep, pretty good pretty good lounge. Like low down seating. Got your sofa as well. So I can imagine like lying on this bit and just being like, yeah. So actually I quite like that. That's a different table design. Though I prefer the lower ones. Especially with this kind of low seating here, because it kind of blocks the TV. If you imagine lying down on this thing, you'd be like, man, that table's got to go. So that's the only thing I think I'd say there. You've got a weird little bit of colour there. I don't think that's right. It's one coloured thing.
Well, it comes out straight out to the actual patio out the back.
Okay, that's quite cool. It's not a step down though, just a jump down. I prefer to step down. What we've got in here, we've got football. You got your car, and obviously you are the car meister.
Yeah,
So what do you
another
think
car
about
by
this?
Trampolinebounce.
Yeah,
It's actually not bad.
it's not bad.
A big sports car.
It's a big sports car. It's a bit of a chunky one, but not as chunky as mine. Mine like super chunky.
Actually, this is actually not bad. I'm just looking at it, and you could actually jump in the side. If you remove this sign right here, you could jump in and jump on the other side. Sort of like the Batmobile.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So there we go. We've got that. Nice little thing. It's not covered up though, so it's you're on a driveway, rather than it being protected. It depends, doesn't it? I think you do get some of these houses that are smaller, and they're not always got garages or something. And we're back. So, guys, my internet died. What were we talking about anyway?
Oh, we're talking about the car.
Talking about the car.
The seats and stuff.
It's cool. I like the car. I think it's pretty cool. But about it being protected, and then you've got this weird. This I don't like. Why would you? Right. Okay. I've said this a couple of times about trampoline bounces, and I'm gonna have to mowing the lawn. I would not mow this. There's no. I mean, I would mow it, but I wouldn't mow it in lines. I mean that, especially here. Can you get a more mower in here? Do you think? And stand behind it and push it. You would make a mess because you go right. Okay, I've got to push this bit, and I've got to turn it around. I've got to do that bit. So
this one here is a bit better.
Man, see that? How the hell are you supposed to get a more lawnmower in there and do that? So be realistic.
Get scissors.
Yeah, be realistic and. You don't need lines everywhere. I know that a lot of people use them, but you don't need them everywhere. Use them in moderation. Use them in your flatter parts where you haven't got any trees. Well, you can have trees in it. Actually, I think the perfect spot is in the back garden. I'm just going to fly over here. The perfect spot where you could do it is right here, because that's doable. Like I can imagine, walking down this, mowing the lawn, and then going, okay, I'm going to turn around, rum. And that's not too bad. You get a tree every so often, but you can work around that, But when you get it in these close-knit spaces, like where you got this bench, for example, and you're then supposed to, because of the direction it's going, you got to mow there, you'd be in the pond. So
most definitely.
Yeah. So I think it needs to be used in moderation. I think it needs to be, you've got to have your green. It also would mix it up a bit better, rather than it all feeling like pinstripe. So I mean, that's my thoughts on mowing the lawn in Minecraft.
No, you're actually spot on though. You're actually right on.
But it would colour-wise, if this was all green around here, little bits and bobs, it would make the garden feel like it's in different sections and a bit nicer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think. Right. Anyway, let's get back to the interior. Let's fly over to that car. Or have you gone inside? I'll meet you inside, actually.
I'm on the other side. Here we go.
There you are. So, what have we got over here anyway? So we got Cool shelf type stuff. We got some other stuff. We got some other seats. There's like a little reading area. So maybe
I would move something like this on the corner.
Oh yeah.
So you can actually walk
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, that's needed. Definitely. So
I definitely love these seats though.
Oh yeah, you gotta love these, because this would be pretty cool if you got the kids, for example, and they're, you don't want them to watch TV, so you bring them away from the TV, and they're just playing like here. It's a nice summer's day. They're playing outside here with some cars and trucks and stuff. That's actually pretty good. You can chill out, and you're still being able to watch the kids.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty important. I like this. I like that, just like trapdoor, holdy uppy thingy. Different, you know what I mean? It's like a support that doesn't need to be there, but it's stylistic.
Nice little wall divider.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. So nice and simple. Right, what else have we got then? Let's have a look. Let's have a look in. Oh, yep. What have you seen? What have you spotted? Oh, I'm in your face.
The games room, man.
Ah, man, we missed a games room. Okay, so we've got a keyboard. Yep.
LAN party.
That is a LAN party. So this is where you would be.
Oh yeah.
Right, so you sit there. I'll be sitting over here. I love coffee, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wicked. So there you go. You got your little like office type thing. It's not really a little office. It's a pretty big office. I like that.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Pretty cool. And it's nice as well. It's how it's got a divider, so you can slidey divider. So, but that sliding divider, that ain't gonna work.
That's
We
right.
got a cupboard in the way, so that's you losing on purpose there. So I'm not too sure about that, but I do like it. I do like it because then you can be, like say if you're here and you're in like a big conversation and stuff, then if somebody's like, your dinner's ready, they can be like sign languaging it to you with a plate and just waving it, and they don't have to disturb you, and then you have to go, all right, I'm going, I'm off. So
Yeah, I like
cool
it.
though. Right. Ah, yeah, the bathroom.
Now this is a nice sized bathroom.
This is a very good, very nice sized bathroom. Only one thing I would say: privacy.
Oh yeah.
Now, easiest thing to do in Minecraft is black stained glass, because it just feels a little bit, and it shouldn't ruin the colours with this one. There you go. So let's try and I'm just going to do a little bit of it, and we're going to have a look on the outside, I think. Yep, there you go. And I'm just going to fly out onto the outside and see how different that makes it look, and if it makes it look private, or if it's, a little bit more private, without it changing, because I think this is light grey. A little bit too bright.
See, what I would have actually done is I would have taken a couple of blocks out.
Yep.
Right across.
Yeah.
Filtered that through with blocks.
Yep.
Just like that, all the way down to the bottom.
Yep.
And just have that line at the top.
Just have a line at the top, so it gets a bit of natural lighting, but you're not showing your ding danger to the neighbours, everything, and the kids that are going past, going, "Dad's in the shower again.
Yeah.
Help!"
Yeah.
So there we go. Sinks. Yep.
Taps.
Now
you've got a sink, but the taps haven't come with it.
Yeah, so that's that we can fix. The way I would do it. Obviously, this is a server specific. Oops, I just buggered up this. Server specific, but I think you can do it with World Edit as well. We can obviously do it with that and get some taps on. So there we go, let's get some taps on. Pretty easy, but quite nice. I do like the dumper here. Yeah, I mean, look at that. You've got these like shells on the side. You feel like a king. It's like a throne.
The dumper.
The dumper. I actually like that. It's almost like it's been framed. With the little divider wall here. Come in and then, just that's it. I actually like it.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty
I like
cool.
it.
I like the decoration bit, so it is good. I think it probably could have done with a different floor, because it's all wood. This whole bottom floor's been wood, and it's got some carpet, but you usually get a tile floor because it gets wet. It's easier to clean.
Actually, my favourite block for this, guys, is this one.
Oh,
the
yeah.
pattern.
Yep. That was really nice.
You could look at that. definitely
That's
looks
cool.
like a bathroom, and you could jazz it up if you wanted to have it spaced out like that.
Yeah. Do some cool styles and stuff. Definitely. Yeah, so I think a little bit too much wood. You want to have a separation. You can do that with any room really, can't you? You can just, even with these open ones, you can separate and stuff. Like for example in here, oh, there's solar squid. So yeah, you can do stuff like that. Let's just do that. If you do /hide all, solar squid will disappear, by the way. That's one word. Oh,
I'll
you've
do
disappeared
that.
now. See, I can't see you though.
Can you see my torch?
Yeah, I can see a torch, but I can't see you.
Oh, yeah.
If you do /hide all, it will hide all players except for us.
How do I do that?
Just like
/hide.
/hide all as one word. There you go.
There you go.
And that's it. And then we can see each other, but they can't see us. Okay, so yeah, I think you can also use it to separate out different rooms. Like you can have different color when you come in, rather than just wood, because it feels very. And admittedly, the Flows wood is nice.
Mm.
It is a nice texture and it fits with everything, but possibly separate it out. Right, so I think we've done the bottom floor after all that critique.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our ideas, our thoughts. Let's go upstairs. So we got some of the floaty stairs. There you go. And we come to here. So this is just an open space. It doesn't have a purpose.
Just like a regrouping or something like that at the top of the
Yeah,
stairs.
yeah. Which is quite nice, actually. It's not too bad. And then, oh, we can have a look outside. So that could have been a little feature here. Okay, we had some sunbathers up here. It's like a little privacy spot to get out. Unless that's the point of it. Unless that's what it's supposed to be. But it doesn't have a door open. What do you think?
Yeah, if I was going to do that, I'd probably grab that, bring that across.
Yeah, I was just thinking exactly the same thing. And actually, colour-wise, that adds a little bit more to the front of it. Actually, contrasts it a little bit.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that I think both me and Z would definitely do that. Have this as a usable space, and this could be your, if you don't want to be in the garden and your neighbours have got big houses that they can see through. This is like your hideaway place. You got some water nearby, a little bit of tranquility, a couple sun lounges, and you just chill out. Yeah, definitely. So there you go. And when it's really summer, your kids can actually have water bottles. Oh, not water bottle, water balloons. There you go, and they can get the other kids that are coming across. Yeah, you can imagine it, can't you?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's what I'd do. Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. So definitely, I think match that across, and then use the space. It's using it and it's making it practical, and that works with this hallway, and actually can get framed quite well. I think if you had whatever it is up here or whatever, and maybe we can just do it with some iron bars, maybe. You might think differently.
Yeah, that would work.
Something along those lines. I might have used a different colour. I did actually use a different colour.
That's another thing as well. I usually go 3 in height.
Yep.
So you got the 3 blocks. Like this one here is 2. So if I'd probably knock that out.
That looks better as well. Yeah. So that actually does work a lot better, because that medieval 2 blocks is fine.
Yeah.
Modern, you've got to go bigger, like you said. You just have to. It's part of the way. It's just to make it feel open, to make it feel grander than it is. There we go. So we've got some extra bits in here. It's looking good.
I like it. It's nice and open spacey,
nice
but
and
just still need lighting.
Oh yeah, everything needs lighting. Simple lamp would go far, I think, in here. Right. So which room should we go in? This room first. Let's check out this one.
Yeah.
So we've got a small room. This could be a kid's room, maybe. It doesn't feel like I don't know. Does it feel like a kid's room? Not quite. It feels a little bit serious as well, though, doesn't it?
But I can't remember. I watched an actual video, Dakar, and this bed here is actually the perfect size for a Minecraft character.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It would fit, wouldn't it? Yeah.
We're 2 meters tall.
We are
per
2 meters
block
tall.
is 1 meter.
Yep.
This is the perfect size.
Yeah. Fits in. Wicked.
So that's pretty cool. I like it.
And they got your beanbag. So I don't know if it's a kid's room or not. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think it might be teenager.
Could
let's
be.
see. Let's see. Could be. Yeah, it's a difficult one to. So it's difficult to tell, I think, and what kind of feelings you get across from it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
one of those. And then over here we got like. Okay, this one. Now this is interesting. Is this the master bedroom?
I think. Is this a bathroom here? Yes, this is.
Yeah, oh, okay. It's a bit different. That goes into
master bedroom.
That's a crazy amount of storage. This has got to be. There's no one else would have this much space for shoes.
The husband and wife would be playing football.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing that threw me about this room. Weirdly, because as soon as I walked in, as soon as you see a football, I think kids. So maybe the dad is actually a footballer.
Could be.
Or you know, mum is a footballer. That's always possible. They got their little TV, and they got their own private. See, they got their own private thing out here.
Okay.
And that looks out over the road. So that's that section at the front. So that's quite nice as well. It's in the shade. I like the trapdoors.
So much cobblestone now.
It is a lot. Cobblestone. The flows cobblestone's really nice. But I think with this type of house, you need smooth textures, don't you?
Yeah.
And maybe, like one of those strips that goes across that's like 3 blocks wide or something. Maybe use cobblestone on that to. I don't know. Actually, no, you probably wouldn't because it's a bit too rough. Maybe this pillar you'd use cobblestone. This one here.
I would have used cobblestone, but not to the extent of
Not too much like that.
as this.
Okay. So it makes it a little bit too broken up, or the texture's not quite right. It's just
because you come inside and the first thing is the TV is hanging on to cobblestone as well.
Yeah, to give some contrast. Yeah, I got you. But there we go. Right, so that's the actual house. So scoring wise, what do you think? If you're going to give it out of 10.
Scoring wise, if I was going to do it out of 10, I'd probably give this one I'd probably give it an 8.
Yep.
Because the colours
and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8 with the colours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The shapes, you've definitely got depth and shape into it.
Yep, definitely.
There are a couple of good designs and inspiration.
Yeah. We actually didn't check out this. So we've got barbecue, nice barbecue area. Pretty big pool. Very big pool, actually. Yeah, it's a really big pool.
This jacuzzi's got fire in it.
Jacuzzi with fire, Fair enough.
Because everyone's got one.
Yeah. Got a pond. And then we've got this as well, which I wasn't too sure. This amount of water would be so expensive. This is like a swimming pool. Colour-wise, anyway. Ish. But I'm not too sure about all the bits that are in it. It's like another pond. But it's not a pond. It's like I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. I think it's a little bit too much on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like a gazebo, for example, would be quite nice. Like a little raised up area.
This
almost
table
like
and chairs all the way down the end here.
Yeah.
I would have moved up that way a bit more.
Okay. Yep. Let's move it up that way.
Just had a couple of benches instead.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe a kid's play frame as well. I mean, we've only got one kid, or teenager or whatever. So probably would have had, instead of having this pool, I think when they're growing up, if you've got enough money, you'd probably buy your kid something, a play frame and things like that, wouldn't you? So you can have parties over, and that would be quite important, I think. So apart from that, I think 8 out of 10. Mowing the lawn, that's my biggest gripe about this plot. Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, because this video is a little bit long, I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably do a separate video on lighting, and we'll actually do it just as a general video. That might be quite good.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're not already subscribed, please do. Zarius, of course, is your man for this kind of style. He's got years on me, so I wouldn't even know. So if you guys do want to go and check him out, feel free to do so. That's just a link in the description. That'd be pretty good. But guys, we'll catch you on the next video, I think.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you.
Later.